Welcome to Ryan Field on the campus of Northwestern University and home to the Wildcats, where the purple-clad fans are eager to get this one started. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, a squad looking to put on a show. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Northwestern ready to kick it off to get things started. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun. Wants to pass. And the defense got him at the 27.
You don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Northwestern's offense will get the ball for the first time. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Looking to throw, it's Stone. Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to take off. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Handoff to the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Tyson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. After the miss on third down, the punt team is on the field. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Off play action on first down. He makes the grab. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw, it's Stone. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice game.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
And the Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Bell. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Tyson. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there. Still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Working that left side now. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Wants to throw on first down. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. He's wrestled down right at the 35. Good job by the defense to stop that conversion attempt. 4th down coming. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air, it's Stone. Safe completion on the screen. Jukes his way for more.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. The play action fake. Got his man quickly. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Albright. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. He'll try to pop the draw. Shakes off the defender. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a first.
There he goes. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They go right back to it. Runs through the tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Back to pass, it's Stone. Lets it go to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Give to the running back. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now this offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Got it behind the line. It's Tyson. At the 45 on his way. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
So now it's 2nd and long. They go to the ground. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Williamson. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Powers through the defender. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. And he missed it. No good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up, turning it on. Got the first down and still on his feet. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
First down for the offense.
Wide receiver going in motion. This quarterback part of their running game.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Dropping back, it's Stone. Under fire. That's caught. It's Wagner. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Wildcat has come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. On the move and looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got him. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. With just about 30 seconds to go in the half, how aggressive do you want to be here? Handoff from the gun. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is
Breaks into the open. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to throw. It's Stone. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They go to the wide receiver screen. Nice move, create some space. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. Just keep slinging it. Looking deep. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Wildcats. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
How about the renaissance of the tight ends? Inline, flexed out, split out. They can do a little bit of everything.
They really can. They're asked to block a lot of the times, too. But I tell you what, all the wide receivers out wide, the fancy toys, the fancy spread. Don't forget about that tight end. He does a little bit of everything, and then you reward the big fella throwing the ball, and he catches. So he really can do a little bit of everything in an offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Houston is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by just 4 to Texas Tech. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here's a heat. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. From the gun to give, looking for room. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. It's Porter. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Muscling ahead on third and short. Touchdown, Northwestern! And the beatdown has ensued.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll send the back in motion. Got a little space. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass. Makes the grab. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Quick completion on the out. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion.
At the 38. 1st down.
He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
For a 1st down.
On the ground, it's Tyson.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Now they're going to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Tyson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
It's complete to the left. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking for a crease to the left. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Looking to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
And finally, man, this offense, they have struggled all day. They've been shut out all game. Finally put a drive together, got some points on the board, got some good mojo. Maybe they can take this into next week. I know it's been a bad day, but sometimes these type of things can carry over.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Makes the grab on the left. He will not get there. Brought down at the 1, and the 2-point try is no good. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Got the quick completion. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. Quick release by the QB. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. There he goes. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Stone. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. He had him on the crossing route, and he dropped it. Northwestern will send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Second down, they'll go to the air. Puts it out of the air. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Gets it out fast. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
And 1st down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Williamson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
2nd down.
He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On 4th down, trying to find his man. That's caught. It's Bell. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Finds his man. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got it, 1st down and more. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Quarterback on the keeper. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has had the ball forever. 14th play of the drive. Run in the red zone. It's Tyson. Turning it on. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. He's looking to throw. Rushes on him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires fires into the end zone. Touchdown.
And, man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
Ready to try the point after. And after making the extra point, they're down 24-13. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. SMU is getting smoked today. This is an eye-opener. It's the type of game that can just demoralize a fan base. They're trailing by 18 to Syracuse. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Stone. He's got an open man. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Northwestern ready to dial one up on 1st down. That's reeled in, it's Wagner. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Using his legs, it's Porter. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Here comes the offense on 1st down.
Offense is now set up in the red zone.
And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm